Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can find anyone else from the MMU trial tonight for This Is Your Laugh. Let's, oh, crikey, we've got the judge here from tonight. Sorry, if I can introduce myself, I'm Tom. I was, of course, a witness in many of the events tonight, and you are...
I'm Frank Cassidy, QC.
And you were the judge for tonight?
I was, yes.
So, from your judicial perspective, how did you find tonight?
I thought justice was served tonight. I think the truth came out. And I think the guilty went down and the innocent prevailed.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I mean, in terms of audience participation, how do you think everyone really got behind? Do you think the jury got involved with the defendants?
No, I thought the witnesses went on a bit too long sometimes.
Naturally.
Some of them were a bit more verbose than other ones. But on the whole, I think you were a great witness. Let me put it there to you. Thank you very much.
I'm very, very grateful indeed. But I mean, looking to the jury, do you think that they really understood what was going on in terms of...
No, they seem pretty childlike.
Objection, I feel that's a leading question.
I thought the jury were very childlike in nature. They were mostly glazy-eyed, sleepy-looking. Maybe they'd had a little bit to drink. No, I didn't think they had much to do with proceedings. That's why I just made the verdict up myself.
And as of course, a comedy professional, what's your summary of tonight?
Funny with a caveat.
And what's the caveat?
It's not very good to pretend to be lawyers and judges in a room full of lawyers.
Agreed, but I mean, do you think you delivered in terms of your role?
I think everyone who performed tonight delivered very, very well. Under the circumstances, they did a very, very good job, I thought. It was trying at times, but I thought there were points that were very, very funny. I thought the times were very warm and moving, and I love that computer being smashed up.
Absolutely.
I thought that was great. In fact, we were worried that we thought like maybe asbestos was coming out of it. It was so old. There will be a class action suit, I'm sure, following this.
Absolutely. I mean, tonight really has just been, a party for all, and something that everyone can get involved with. Let's see if we can find anyone of the other defendants in here tonight. In fairness, here we have the counsel for the prosecution, and of course, one of the defendants sat here who was actually found guilty. Aaron, tell me, how does it feel to have been found guilty of the crime of being blunt?
I think it was an honest crime, so therefore I don't mind being found guilty of telling the truth.
But, I mean, surely it's a rather egregious crime.
No, you know I work with fuckwits, they need some honesty.
Of course, myself being one of those fuckwits, fortunately, I'm familiar with your caring side. Why do you think that didn't come out tonight?
Because while I'm loving and caring and very sweet, I don't actually, you're not my friend, you're my colleague, so I'm not obliged to actually love you that much. And, you fuck my schedule up, you don't.
That's the perfect example of Mr. Stromboli being blunt as a blunt instrument, like some sort of hammer.
Now, piss off your posh twat.
And if we can speak with the prosecution for just one moment, let me get in here. I must say,
you crossed the line just then.
I crossed the line.
Not a television person, are you?
Highly unprofessional, but I must say, how did you find tonight as a participant but also a leader?
It was like giving birth to a stillborn AIDS baby. Like disappointing, upsetting, grievously damaging to my private parts, even though no one saw them. I mean, how odd is that? See, you're awkward now, you've got nothing to say.
No, in fact, I have everything to say. I mean, in terms of what...
Why are you in law instead of in television? Because really...
What would you name that baby?
Tom. No, I wouldn't. I would call it... Well, I'm never going to have a stillborn AIDS baby for a start. But,
well, I mean, it depends who you shag, of course.
Well, I'm shagging no one. I mean, I'm the sex symbol for men who don't care anymore, and there aren't many of them.
And you're from New Zealand, so you're not going to get anyone from that here. Naturally.
Not even a pity fuck. Not even a pity fuck.
I mean, of course, our benevolent cameraman might have something to add there. But I really would say, in terms of the overall format of the trial of the MMU, This Is Your Laugh, how would you describe it?
I think it's difficult to be in a lawyer's persona performing in front of lawyers, because obviously they're always going to do the job better than a comedian. I'd like to see you guys do stand-up. Although, to be honest, of all all of the professions. I think lawyers are probably great stand-ups.
Yeah.
You've got a way of taking the truth and turning it around, and the way you turn it around, you can turn it back the other way and make it into great comedy. So, you know, I think gift of the gab is the one thing you need as a lawyer.
And as a comedian, of course.
Well, yes, but you've got more of a propensity to study, whereas we've got a propensity to party. Woo! Let's get wasted. Oh. It was enjoyable, and most of the night I enjoyed. I think the things I found really freaky was Sarah smashing up their computer, because I
was
just
brilliant.
didn't expect it. I thought she was actually going to go, oh wow, it's like really cool, and she just went like a harpy. For a woman who's so calm and geeky looking, she really lost her shit. Can I say shit?
You can say shit.
Stillborn
Oh,
AIDS, baby. I
Miss
think I can say shit. But you know, foreplay is not telling a woman she looks nice. Okay, just take that on board, England.
No, seriously, take that on board.
Yeah, I mean, Tom, take that on board.
I shall.
He doesn't need to. He's got a buttoned-up cardi. Whoa, ladies, hey.
But let's bring this back.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap this up. In terms of who, really the audience that you think this is your laugh is aimed at, the trial. I mean, who would it fit well?
I think I'd like to see it at a hen's night.
Yeah.
I think a hen's night would be great.
Why do you think a hen's night?
Well, just because I think majority of the time women are so angry at their friend getting married and they're not, and they're going to be dressed up in their ragamuffin sleeve kind of thing. You know, look like they've shat a marshmallow. It's just about naming and shaming and getting everyone involved. I mean, it was my first time.
We took your
This is your last virgin.
virginity.
Yeah.
There we are.
You popped my cherry. You fucking blew it away. I think 50th birthdays, 30th birthdays, wedding anniversaries would be great.
So the type of in-joke crowd.
Yeah, and also just that whole thing of being able to pay out on people when they're not expecting it. All of our accused were expecting it. They knew what was going to happen. They were kind of like, yeah, bring on your worst. And if you're going to pluck people out and go, right, you're in the hot seat, there's a certain amount of apprehensiveness that goes with that makes it just that little bit more comically beneficial. But it was great, and I got to meet you and your cardi. I love a cardi. I love a cardi. Not on this man, but I do like a cardi. But you know, the good thing about you at 23 is that you've got a commanding voice. You actually got a chin, which is something British men don't have. Prince William, anyone? I know. Bald and chinless like his dad. Prince Harry, however, buxom like his dad. Anyway,
And there we have, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the realms of paedophilia and, of course, Sykes-based
It's not pedophilia, it's just the fact that Prince Harry's not Prince Charles' son. I mean, do the maths.
Which is incredibly relevant given, of course, that now we have Kate Middleton topless.
When their nog's out.
Which...
But she's entitled to want an even tan.
She is, but also I believe this is grounds to instigate the 100 Years' War once again. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to have you here tonight for the trial of the MMU, for This Is Your Laugh. Frankly, this is the best possible advertisement. I know I did, but because it's in the realms of comedy, it's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot implore you enough. Get on This Is Your Laugh. Understand what you want, because this is the best possible roast that you can have, that you can give to your friends, your best man, your hen woman. Is it hen woman?
I don't know what it is. Hen
a
woman.
Woman that doesn't even know what a hen woman is.
Well, I've never been married.
You can see why, ladies and gentlemen, but This Is Your Laugh. Good night.